suffocated, ready to erupt. Uncut by common virtue, but wallowing in style. I was Solomon and Sodom at the bottom of the pile. Then I woke into a nightmare fever, crushed by the burden of a true believer. Crushing my foes with the furies and the pros, battling mercy and both, pushing fire down below. There is a hole in the bottom of my soul that is growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Oh yeah. Making mistakes, I'm going to the greatest lengths. I'm taking the cake, but making all the same mistakes. When you put my life on the pendulum, you don't believe the ending of it. But then it's harder that you bother with the water. Dropping up this cast the proper silent purpose. I'm telling why they gotta telling you, mama, I'm a member of season. It's the winner of the rockets, the one of the wrong reason. There is a hole in the bottom of my soul that is growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. But everything never seems to be enough. I just keep baking, shaking, breaking down every door. I think I've chewed it all up. I think I'm spitting it out. I think I'm giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up, giving up. There is a hole in the bottom of my soul that is growing and it's going to consume this whole world. Take it all down, swallow it whole. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. But everything never seems to be enough anymore. I just keep pumping and dumping something all over the floor. Turn it around, break it in two. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let me adjust my volume. Good morning, everyone. Tom, A.K. Nooster Thomas. Seeing a lot of dust. It's driving me off the rails. Let's see. We're about you know what time it is. The sleigh bells jingling. A ring ding. A ding a ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. A ring ding 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 ding. Stock market's open. Let me tell you something. Coinbase is a ripping. I'm in a pretty good mood. All things considered. Chiefs lost. Ugh. Both my fantasy teams had amazing. Like I was slated, and it's important because I need these wins for the playoffs. The other guy I'm playing was 4-8. Everyone on his team had a career day, and I still would have won if like Mahomes would have done anything. Got screwed. And then the other league, same thing. The other guy had like a touchdown in overtime that helped him, and I'm losing that one. So, and then the Chiefs lost, just sticking it to me. All things considered, I'm still in a good mood. Coinbase was as high as 145 in pre-market. It's cooling its jets a little bit. It's currently at 141. I mean, up $7. Can't remember. There was this YouTuber I used to talk about a lot, and he was big on Coinbase. He did something crazy. What did that guy do? I kind of recall Coinbase was like $70, and he sold all of his Tesla, 350 shares of Tesla, and bought Coinbase, bought 1,000 shares of Coinbase. And he took a lot of heat because, like, oh, Tom, oh, wait, I just gave away the YouTube. It was me. But it was like, dude, how can you sell your, and Tesla started going up. Tesla went up and Coinbase went down to like $49. I just look like a complete idiot. Guess who's laughing now, bitch? I had 350 shares of Tesla. Let's do the math. I could sell on my Coinbase right now. And Tesla's down $3, almost $4. Let's see, 141 Oh, excuse me, divided by 237. I can now buy five. I doubled, almost doubled. It would be 700 shares. I can buy almost 600 shares of Tesla. Should I sell my Coinbase and do that? No. That's just the beginning for Coinbase. I don't know if anyone followed Shardy B on Twitter. That dude's won't shut up about Coinbase either. He's yellowing in the calls. Excuse me. Yeah, it's manipulation. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? Coinbase ain't manipulation, bro. There was a large short float on there, so it's squeezing pretty hard. Yeah, so he's yellowing in the calls. Kudos to him for having the balls to do that, but all it's gonna, you know, Bitcoin's volatile. Don't go full bull. Urgent warning to all new crypto people and probably even some veterans, dude. Like the FOMO's just starting, but especially if you're new, there's huge pullbacks in crypto. So if you FOMO into something right now, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, be ready to take a huge, like, donkey punch even to the face. I'm talking not a slap to the face. I'm talking a donkey punch. And if you've never taken a donkey punch, that's going to wake your ass up. Don't even Google it if you know what it is. Please don't even Google it if you know what it is. Matthew in the house. How you doing, brother? Cardano dumping again? I find that hard to believe. Oh, wow. It is. Well, it's down about half a penny. You know what's weird? Well, the crypto market cap's kind of dumping a little bit. I mean, everything in crypto. What was really weird is Solana was $65 and now it's down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. I'm gonna take my $126 win because we could have a huge pullback here. I was up a couple $100, but let's see. I want to close the whole thing. Why aren't you letting me do that? Oh, 10. Where's the 100%, bitch? Like, max. There we go. I'll probably, well, I say this, but I might not. I might do a review, like a quick video on wallets. I got my Keystone in. I'm not a big fan, if I'm being honest with you. It has potential. Quick. I'll do a little quick thing on it. My biggest concern is, well, one, it's made out of Hong Kong. So am I really gonna trust all my crypto on something made out of Hong Kong? It is air gapped for the most part, but you gotta really be careful about what you're doing. So you can air gap it. They have a companion app for like your iPhone. So there's no real, like with Ledger and Trezor, you have a way to like open an app and see how much crypto you have and how much. Well, this one, it's either you got to go to each app individually or they have a companion app, but I don't think it works. And this almost feels like it's still kind of in beta. It does have a digital screen, but you look at it and it doesn't tell you like how much you have of something, right? But the cool thing is, I guess it's cool. Like if you do a transaction, say I do and it works with the Eternal on a bunch of wallets. So it works with the Cardano wallet. So if you do a transaction, Eternal will pop up a QR code. You scan the QR code. That's all cool. And then to finish it though, you have to have a camera and finish it with the QR code on here. So it's a little bit cumbersome, but it's a fairly safe way to do things. I think, Velez, you said you have the Tangem. That's pretty cool. The big con to me on Tangem, well, I mean, there's a couple of them, but the big one would be if you lose your wallets, you've lost your crypto. So then what do you do? Oh, you just buy 3 wallets, and if you lose one, if you lose one or if you lose 2, you order another set and transfer your crypto. And I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. But what happens if your house burns down? Well, I'm gonna keep one in the safety deposit box. Oh, you mean I thought you were one of those Kool-Aid sippers that didn't want something that can be confiscated by the U.S. government. So I mean, if you're okay with that, I guess that's cool. It's not. I don't know that there's a perfect solution. Another thing that bothered me about Keystone, it does Shamir B, and I know most of you don't know what it's not. Shardy B. Shamir B is a backup where you have 3 different seed phrases. For me on the Trezor F, 3 20-word seed phrases, and I need any 2 out of the 3 to restore my wallet. With Keystone, it defaults to 33 word, which is insane, right? Like that's advanced. And I don't want 33 word. You can't even buy, the cards come with 24, like you can only put 24 on the card. You can't buy, you really can't buy like those metal shits to hold your seed phrase that do 33 words. So it's just a pain in the ass. Velez says he's not buying anything. My last buy was in August with Caspa. Buying now is iffy because of possible pullback. Yeah. I mean, for me, actually, real quick, let's finish this. Actually, let's finish the thought. For me, I'm not really. I'm in. I'm already in. Buying now is just like, I got a little itch. I want to buy a little something. I might buy a little something here and there. I got some exciting news. I'm getting really excited about in Cardano. You know, Charlie's my number 1 play, but I got one I'm getting really, really excited about. So you're definitely going to want to stick around and hear that. That might be another one of my crazy hidden gems that no one's talking about. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting for my hen. That comes in 15 days if they don't delay it. And that way, you know, if I feel like buying a couple $100 of a CNT just to have some fun or do some yield farm, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity on Cardano, much more than people are prepared for. I know it's been a little bit of a disappointment. It's back at 40 because it doesn't seem like it's precipitating as much as other coins, but it hasn't been a terrible run. It's up 73% from the bottom. That ain't bad, right? Well, everyone on Twitter, Jack Tripper, everyone on Jack Tripper was like, well, the last time Bitcoin was 40,000, Cardano was 90 cents. All right. But I think, like I said, again, I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity in Cardano. I'm yield farming like crazy over there already. Kind of ramping it up. I think MinSwap will do really well. I'm not really. I mean, I have LP on Spectrum, but they don't really have farms. Some exciting news about the Rosen Bridge I'll get to in a bit. I did post it in the Discord. Be sure to join the Discord. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Nostradamus. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm surprised there's only 3 people in the house right now, considering what's going on. Not Kurt. Like, where's Kurt at? Huh? Where's Jason? Where's Ricky at to give me shit about Kansas City? Anyway, let's finish. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. Over in the stock market, gold is the big news of the day. Crypto Burger in the house. Fortune favors the brave. Yep, there we go with that. At NASDAQ down 174. Down goes Frazier. Coinbase back up to 143, up 10. E-mini S&P down 27. So stock market, no likey. I don't know. They don't like the pneumonia going around. The United States says the pneumonia is a nothing burger. Mario Nafal on Twitter says it's the next, we're all doomed and going to die. Apparently, the United States warship got attacked in the Red Sea. Like, there was news we got attacked in the Red Sea, but there's been nothing since. I don't really know what's causing the market to be down right now. Gold is on a freight train to insanity. This says it's down 24 bucks. I don't know when the new open close is for gold, but it's like it's at all-time highs, bro. It hit all-time highs. It was over 2100 at one point, I thought. Were all these idiots when BT was 15K? There's a few that were. You mean saying to buy it? There were. I mean, obviously George was still saying this is the time to buy. I hope Cardano goes at least 5 to 7 minimum. Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't know if we're gonna get new all-time highs in Cardano, to be honest, but it could come in. Trillions more could come in. I don't know how much is gonna come in. There's like, if you look at the chart, it looks like we can go to 10 trillion, 11 trillion, but I don't think so, bro. That's a lot of money. I hope so. I hope so. We can get to 4.5, 6 trillion. That might only get Cardano back to 3. I don't know. I don't know what kind of pumps and FOMO is going to happen on Cardano. There's not a lot of shine and luster over there right now, but there's a few things that could spark it. You got Mahan. I think Mahan will be a big deal. I wish we could get USDC over there. Screw all the Kool-Aid sippers that say we don't want things like USDC. They do clawbacks and blah, blah, blah. You know what else they do? They bring liquidity. So you can have your little Mahans, you have your Dejeds, and you have your USDCs. If you don't like USDC, don't use it. But there's plenty of people that don't care, and they're going to use it. Let me think about that. Do people use USDC? I don't know. Do they? Oh, yeah. $14.5 billion. USDC has a bigger market cap than Cardano. USDC has a bigger market cap than Cardano. Oh, we don't want that shit over on Cardano. I watched a couple of videos yesterday of ADA price predictions. One from Lady of Crypto. I think she said no more than around 250. Yeah, what the hell does she know? Like, price predictions are... don't get caught up in price predictions. The only thing you need to know is no one knows, period. I don't know how high it's going to go. They don't know. I think I follow her on Twitter. I didn't know she had a YouTube channel. Let's see what we got here. Injuries spoil Pacheco's big day. I don't think that's the reason Kansas City. I mean, the injuries didn't help, but I don't think that's why Kansas City lost. Their offense is anemic. ADA, Cardano. Let's do ADA price prediction. Let's see if Lady of Crypto even shows up. This guy. Crypto and potato. Creepy crypto. Is Cardano dead? Tell me, this cheeky or creepy, right? Look at that thumbnail. Definitely creepy. Bitcoin blast to 41K. Live day trading like a pro. Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's see what a live... Yeah, I'm all over the place this morning, guys and gals. Guys and gals. Told you I'm in a weird mood.
I'm gonna go. So 40.
What's it, Momo?
40.
The hell is this guy trading?
48.
This looks like
40.
Tasty Trade.
You know, I'm looking at the context. I still want to see this thing over the highs.
I don't think that is
Right
Tasty
now,
Trade, actually.
We're at 837.
Looks similar.
You know, we still have a ways to go. It's not out of the woods yet.
This guy has 488 people watching. Are you kidding me?
It's saying 812 resumption, which I don't know if that'll be the case, but if it is, that'll be good.
What am I doing wrong? All right, this is boring as hell. Lady of crypto. 10 trillion and everyone, yeah. You got that right, brother. Was it the video actually titled her 100x strategy? I'm not buying ADA. Here's why. Top 5 cryptos of October. Wendy O. Ugh.
Crypto markets are moving
Oh,
sideways coins until Q1 next year. So you are helping the planet by playing. Leveling up and progressing gives you the opportunity to plan when the next bull run comes around. Supply keeps getting burned. And projects investing in these projects platform a while you can resell your game to companies. The world out any inevitable regulations.
The hell does this chick know?
Crypto markets are moving. I get asked if ADA is in my portfolio all the time. It isn't. It hasn't been for a long time.
Reason
but
one.
It does work better than other chains like Solana. 30th. So nobody is building on it. A chain that nobody builds on is a dead chain.
No one's building on it? Are you kidding me? What? All right.
Solana, Matic, AVAX, and Arbitrum. And it's expensive in comparison. I mean, look at this chart. It is embarrassingly expensive. Now, I understand that overhyped
it's
can
more
be
expensive
subjective,
than those,
but in this case, kind of isn't. You see, Cardano is partnered with McCann Dublin for their brand strategy and design. McCann is a well-known global advertising and marketing agency that has worked with several clients,
Cardano advertises? Like, give me a break. Solana, bro, Solana has ads on my Twitter timeline. I called her a bro because you know what I wanted to call her.
The partnership with the Ethiopian government to create a blockchain-based student and teacher ID system.
Oh my goodness.
Go on DeFi Llama and look it up.
I got something you can look up. All right. Another YouTuber called Virtual Bacon said that a number he can get behind for the ADA cycle is 189. I mean, if I need about $1.50 to get to where I was dollar-wise last year because I more than doubled my bag, but I don't think that is like, I think it, who knows, bro? I have no idea. I think the Cardano will come. I think the Cardano pump will come. I think the FOMO will come, and I think the billions will come. And I don't know if we're going to have a large window, a small window. And I know it's a little frustrating right now, but for the most part, it's not doing that bad compared to other chains. And it's so freaking early. Like, if anything, it's too hard to tell what's going to happen. Like, if we get a Bitcoin ETF, that's definitely going to change things. But I mean, if you look at what Cardano did last time, it didn't do squat. This is when Bitcoin was pumping. October, November, Bitcoin was going to the moon. This didn't do anything. This was still December 20th. It didn't do much. And then it finally did a little bit all the way to January 20th. And then February 20th is when it went insane. This is almost one full year after the halving, or 5 months before the halving. So just everyone, I know you get impatient, right? But there's plenty of things you can do if you're in Cardano. You can stake it if you want to be, you can yield farm, you can buy some CNTs. Don't tinker too much, don't overdo it. And right now, Solana's starting to pick it back up, but everyone's Solana and AVAX and even Matic, there's just a lot of chatter behind them, a lot of FOMO behind them right now. Cardano will have its time. It will have its time. Other ones out there that are getting a bit insane. Kuji was getting there. Tia is out of freaking control. Like, I don't know if this is price action is warranted. What's Caspa? Is Caspa still out of control? Starting to make a little bit of a pullback. Again, I have nothing against Caspa, but there's no, it's just like, you want to talk about possible manipulation. How's Pyth doing since all the YouTubers told you to go FOMO into it? It's getting hammered. All right, so the total crypto is at 1.5. If it only gets to 189, Cardano's fault. Yeah, if it only gets to 189, I would agree. The writing might be on the wall. We'll have to evaluate it at that time. If it only gets to 189, it's definitely an L. But, you know, my average price is 40 cents. My cost base is about 40 cents. So I'll still be able to make money. It'll be disappointing. Talk about your first world problems. And I'll be ready to move on. Like, I'm selling a lot of crypto in this bull run. And when we go back into the bear market, I'll be ready to load the boat. I'm also, once that happens, I'll be trading a lot in the stock market. One thing I'm really worried about, and I don't know how it's going to affect crypto, is rate cuts are expected next year. And I don't know if you know the history of what the stock market does on rate cuts, but it is brutal. They get destroyed. The stock market gets destroyed, and it lasts for about 2 years for it to get back to all-time highs. I have no idea how that's going to affect crypto. My gut instinct is it won't affect crypto that much because we're going to be in a crypto bull run and people are going to want to make money. So they might abandon the stock market and YOLO into crypto. Again, we're 5 months before the halving. Bitcoin doesn't typically even start pumping. I mean, we're ahead of schedule. Last time, here is the halving. You know, and it was kind of interrupted by, you know, the sticky icky. I don't think that affected it much. If it wasn't for the sticky icky, we might have had, you know, something like this instead of this. You know what I'm saying? Probably would have just kind of went sideways like this, sideways to up. And that might be what we're doing right now. Instead, I mean, actually it started right here. So it would have been kind of like that. It could have been like that with a little pullback right here. This is my best guess. Is this what would have happened? Something like this. Currently, let's see, we had a big pump. Man, it broke out of that bull flag quick, huh? Was there like any kind of bull flags happening? Kinda, not really. Like right here, is this where we are? This looks familiar, but this is at the halving. This is past the halving, so we need before the halving. Something like, I mean, look how much we pumped. That's 11 months before. We're at another nice pump right here. About 7 months before, another big dip. So it's not out of the question to have big pumps like what we're having. Right here, we had a 41% pump, followed by a bad 37% dump, and then back up to the pump. So pullback's likely going to come. And then again, Bitcoin didn't really start doing anything until 5 months, 6 months after the halving, and then it went on its rocket ship. So chillax a little bit. I mean, this is pretty insane. This is mostly probably on ETF expectations. Is the ETF going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news? Or is it going to be a buy the rumor, buy the news? Poll time. Let's see. Ricky in the house. You can just kiss my ass right off the bat, Ricky. Here's another prediction.
I did here. Divide. That gives us a price of $1.89 per Cardano. That, I think, is a number I can get behind. So if I were very bullish on Cardano, I would say between $1.90 to like $2 range. I think that's fair. I think we can get there. So, let me, if it is very optimistic, Cardano stays at top 10 and gives it a 70 billion market cap. Then, at a 70 billion market cap with a 37 billion.
So his math's based on only a 70 billion. I think we'll go above that. I think Cardano will break 100 billion this year, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Today Luna was up 200. Yeah, I mean, a rising tide. A rising tide. Wait, a rising tide. How does that go? Something all shits. A rising tide lifts all shits. Is that how that goes? Les says, I hate it when these YouTubers say no one's building on Cardano. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's the dumbest. I mean, that is just a flat out, like, that person has no idea. They just don't like Cardano. They're probably a Solana lover. Cardano is building the best projects in blockchain right now, bar none. And again, I got a hot one for you today, and I'm really excited about it. I was kind of down on him. I don't know if the Discord just wasn't updating and I wasn't seeing it, but it's another real world utility, and there's a lot of them being built on Cardano right now. Actual, like, people will use this stuff, and I'm really excited about it. This is Virtual Bacon. He looks like he should be a Twitch gamer instead. It's like Shilling Soul. We're all on the yeah. I mean, Solana is an easy one to, like, even Big Boy. Solana is an easy one to get on. It's got all the momentum right now, so everyone piles into Solana. I think that time will come with Cardano. There's plenty of Cardano people, trust me. I feel like this is getting me in. Like, I can't do any more copyright strike shit, guys. Look at this. Blocked. They just said, Eric Clapton just said, okay, we're not even going to allow people to watch your video. Well, I mean, that's dumb. Eric Clapton, be an asshole. People can't even see this video anymore. Congratulations. Green Bay played a good game. Kansas City did not. Don't even get me. I'm not blaming it on the refs, but the refs were pretty bad. That was 100% a pass interference at the end of the game. 100%, like, no questions. That's the most egregious missed call of the season. Yes, there were other bad calls. There was another bad holding call on that 4th down that gave Green Bay the winning drive, that scored the egregious holding. Didn't get called. That would have been Kansas City's ball. There was a bad call for Green Bay that hit on Mahomes. Probably shouldn't have been called. Whatchamacallit? Unsportsmanlike, whatever. That probably shouldn't have been called. The only leeway I would give on that one is there's a little bit of putting his helmet into Mahomes. So that one that's a 50-50 call, even if it would have been another quarterback. Again, they're trying to protect the quarterbacks. If that didn't get called, I'd have been okay with it. But that pass interference, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be freaking kidding me on that. Anyway, Ricky, even you might sit there and try and troll me, but you know that was pass interference. All right, anyway, let's get back to crypto. He doesn't know S. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen this guy before. I mean, he's got 177,000 prescribers. Are you kidding me?
Today, I'm building the ultimate.
There's no way, bro. How does he? Are you? Wow. I give up. Let's get caught up. Bitcoin total crypto market cap 1.5. It is pushing up to 1.6. Bitcoin dominance up 54%. Pushing up to this line. If this were April near the halving, we'd be golden. So I'd like to see this get over with. Let's touch it and get it over with. 54. We only need to get to like 56 and a half. Ethereum had a really good day. Couple good days. I mean, it's up big. I almost sold Ethereum at 1800 to buy Solana at like, what was it? 30? Or 20? I don't remember. I mean, I should have done it, but I'm doing pretty, I can't complain. When I look at my balances, I'm about 40%. Let's see, what's 3 divided by 8? I'm 35%. Yeah. Frog in the throat. I'm about 35% back to all-time highs on my portfolio. I mean, 5 months before the bull run starts, it's hard to complain, right? We didn't necessarily expect to be there until after the bull run. Bitcoin is typically only about halfway to its all-time high right now. You look at right here. Here's the halving. That's not Bitcoin. Halving right here. At the halving, Bitcoin was halfway to its all-time high. And even 5-6 months, it was only halfway to its all-time high. Well, this is 6 months after the halving, it was only halfway to its all-time high. Now, it did get too close to it. I mean, is this where we are? I mean, this was a lot before, but it did pump to 14,000. People were probably excited as F right here. This is 11 months before the halving. You know, people were euphoric like we are now. So it got to 75% and then dumped all the way down to only 30%. I mean, this was a massive dump. So if you think this can't happen, another 50% dump right now, you're sadly mistaken. What does a 50% dump take us to right now? Like 30,000? 20,000? Ugh, wait. This is getting ugly. 20,000? Ugh. A 50% dump's on the table right now. 20, and then if you're going to be doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. What if, like, the final deadline for ARC, which is like 5 weeks away, comes, and the SEC's like, big fat middle finger. Shit's going to hit the fan. Jason in the house, coming late with this ding ding dings 36 minutes later. Ivan on Tech is starting to like, ooh. I don't hate Ivan on Tech. I mean, he's not like anyone I really watch. I watched him in the last bull run before I knew much about crypto. I found him a bit entertaining. I'm glad he's got a lot of followers. So again, we've already talked about Journey Crypto's got a lot of followers. He's big on Cardano. George is big on Cardano. So there's that Dan guy. He's got a lot of followers. So there's plenty of people out there on Cardano. And they're going to be telling, like, I'm not telling no one to buy Cardano, but they're going to be telling all their friends to buy Cardano. And people are going to start aping into Cardano. It will come. Dude got in the Iagon ICO. Nice. He finally admit the ecosystem is growing. Nice. Iagon's doing really well. But he's also a bag pumper. So if that's, he's definitely, I mean, why would he not pump his bags? Igon is up 73%. Kopi is out of freaking control. Jason, get me to little FOMO on land. I'm not FOMOing into this. If I miss it, I miss it, bros. Like, go to the moon, dude. I hope Kopi goes up to billions of market cap, and it takes Cardano with it, right? That first world problems, bro. Like, if there's a pullback and my hand comes and I have a little dry powder, I might buy some Kopi, but I'm like, again, I'm already in. 500 here and there. Yeah, it'll add up, I guess, but for the most part, I'm content. I'm in it, yeah. Ivan on Tech is probably one of the most educated on blockchain. Yeah, I mean, he definitely knows like how to code and all that, and has coding. Again, I have nothing against him. Some people call him a scammer. I don't really get that vibe. He gets a little exuberant with his price predictions. My only problem with Ivan is the amount of makeup he wears is a little bit weird, and his price predictions can get a little insane. He said in the last bull market, Ethereum was going to 100 grand. I was watching. I'm not making, this isn't like, I watched the video where he said Ethereum's going to 100 grand in the last bull market. So other than that, he's a good bro. And if he likes Cardano, good. I bet yield farming Kopi. I don't know if I like that. I mean, how many X's do you think Cardano's going to do? I mean, Kopi. How many X's do you think Kopi's going to do? So there's a lot of potential for impermanent loss on that. Speaking of yield farming, Book. I've now farmed 2,500 Book, which is about a little over 10% return. I've earned 10% more Book just by yield farming it. Now it's the same thing. I think Book has a lot of X's in it. But I'm, and then I'm doing the Indy ADA. That's earning me a decent amount of min swap. Indy's been a real disappointment. Speaking of Indy, they had a recent, wow. So this is ugly, guys. They had a vote to try and fix the IUSD peg, and it's down big. Let it go to 0, I guess. Because I'll just pay off my loan and walk away like a thief in the night. I'm not a big fan of Indigo anymore, to be quite honest. It really bothers me that they haven't done much. Like, there's no real collateral. But the thing that bothers me the most is if you want to pay off your CDP, it's a ridiculous price. Withdraw, mint, burn. So if I want to pay off my loan, 38,000. Oh, I need to do IUSD. Wait, which one is it? Mint? Withdraw. Oh, I'm going to eventually want to pay off and then withdraw my 38,000. It's going to cost me somewhere it showed me. Wait, like 400. Collateral ratio, liquidation debt. This is IUSD. Why is this such a mint, burn? How do I pay this shit off? Collateral amount ADA. Collateral. Wait, I'm on the wrong CDP. Is that? No, I'm not. Oh, I look like a dummy. Collateral amount. I think I gotta withdraw. Burn. Mint. Let's see. If I withdraw, it won't show me because I don't have enough, I guess. 400. Oh, it'll show me right here. So, withdrawal fee, 8 ADA. So if I want to withdraw 38,000, will it show that? 38,000. It won't let me because it'll, but either way, 8 ADA withdrawal fee, which is insane. So take that times 100, 800 ADA. What is 8 divided by 400? Eight divided by 400. I think it's 2%, right? 2% times 38,500. So it's going to cost me 770 ADA. That's a lot, man. That means they're making a lot of money. They should be making a lot of money. That's just this fee, right? And then another thing that really bothers me on Cardano is all these people asking for catalyst money that should already be profitable. Let's see. Anyone heard of Bison Coin? Yeah, he followed me, but he quit. Yeah, he deleted his account. I've even heard that guy in a Twitter space. He's got a lot of energy. Let's put it that way. I don't know. He knows like coding and crypto. He knows like a lot more than I do on some of that stuff. But he's a spaz. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And then he's a degen from hell. Like he thought he knew everything when it came to, and he's done some botting. He's botted some ICOs and stuff on Cardano. He's made a lot of money, and then he lost it mostly being a degen. And that's what a degen, if you're a full degen, never go full degen should have been the title. You will lose all your money. 99.9% of you. Shit, I thought we were going to 300K last one on Bitcoin. I had the hopium, but I think my predictions were like 125 to 175. They have a proposal, another one. Yeah, they had a proposal. What are you talking about? Most TV on Cardano. I'm looking at, so we got to pick up some NFTs on oh yeah. I agree. I just don't know what to buy. Token used to be our guy. He got mad. I didn't want to go over there, I guess. He hasn't been around in a long time. Mint layer. It's like layer 2 for BTC. Yeah, places I can't buy it. I don't like this right here. This looks like a vanilla template. I'm not saying that this won't have its pump, but I just don't have I have no way of buying it, for one. And again, I'm kind of out of money. One thing I did retweet, and I did find interesting, is the Rosen Bridge. So you can be a guardian in Rosen. It takes 30,000 Rosen and 800 Ergo. And then there's like another permit fee for a little bit of money. I forget how much it was. 3,000, so 33,000 Rosen, which is about $1,300. Rosen is, I should have bought more of this. It's going up. I think there's going to be a lot of buy pressure on Ergo and Rosen because of this. I would have bought more of this, but I have no way to get Ergo. Like, I want to buy Ergo. I might even consider doing this. I might after the bridge is up and I can bridge money over there. If you have a way to buy Ergo, like KuCoin or whatever, and then, I mean, and Rosen, all I'm saying is that you can spin up like what's like a validator, a guardian, and it kind of works like, I guess, like proof of work or proof of stake. If you're, it's kind of like running a mine. If you mint a block or whatever, if you mint a transfer, you can make money. And I think that, and it's all collateral that you can take down your guardian. I mean, look into it yourself. I might look into it more over time. It's going to run you about $2,000, $2,500 right now if you want to do this. I don't know what else is involved. They haven't released the application or whatever that I think you can get or whatever. It might be pretty easy to set up. I don't know what the cost to run it are. I don't know any of that. I'm just interested. A lot of people probably want to do this, and it's going to drive up the price of Ergo and Rosen, and hopefully the Ergo Rosen bridge is really successful. They did post another tweet that was kind of a disappointment. Rosen bridge fee to perform is currently at 0.5%. 0.5%. I mean, that's not that bad, I guess. If you do $100,000, it costs you $500. The minimum of $10 is kind of whack, right? Because most people aren't doing big amounts. Like if you want to, a lot of people are going to send like $100 or $50. It won't even be worth it at $10. Hell, even at like $200, I really want to pay. $200 would be 5%, I guess, or 0.5. Yeah, 200. So anything under $200, it's not that bad. Anything under $200, you're paying more than 0.5%. You got to get them on those sketchy exchanges early, then dump them. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just can't. I'm not gonna do VPNs. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna go big. I wouldn't go big. I might throw together like $500 to go buy some Ergo. I did that a year ago, and I'm finally like back to breaking even. I paid like $1.71. Let's see, 500. I'm finally ahead. I bought around $600 of Ergo about a year ago when it was $1.70. And now I'm up, right? Because I have $500 in LP right here. This is worth about $500. And then you got another 300 right here. So I'm about 800. I'm up a couple $100 finally. Plus I'm yield farming Spectrum, both on Cardano and Ergo. I found out I can use it without KYDC to sell my Harmony. Oh, MEXC. Yeah, we can't use MEXC over here. You're in England, right? Yeah, we can't use that shit over here, bro. This time is not different. Breakout of phase 3 leads us straight to the completion of phase 5. Phase 5 top here at 45. I tried to tell you it was coming. So what were the last phases? Breakout of phase 3 leads us straight to the completion of phase 5, the Bitcoin cycle mid-top. Cycle 1 is right here. Cycle 2, okay, so here's what he's doing. He's showing us the breakouts of phase 5. Then we go sideways and then boom, boom. Phase 5, a little bit of a chili dipper, a little bit of a pullback, and then Bob's your uncle. Oh, these are the different Bitcoin cycles. Let's see, breakout of phase. So we're in, this is phase 3. We're looking at these arrows. 2019, phase 3. Yeah, this is what we were looking at earlier. Yeah, it went up to 15K. And then I was just talking, it went up to 15K, then all the way back down to 6,000. So this could be a brutal drop right here, guys. Hold on. As George would say, buckle up. Yeah, buckle up for the wrong reasons, bro. We can easily go back to 20K, and you guys will be doom and gloom. I mean, I'm not gonna be happy. Bitcoin goes back to 20K and Cardano goes back to like 15 cents. I'm gonna find a way to buy though. Like, I got some dry powder, and I'll load up some more. Right? I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'd rather just go sideways to up. Just slowly continue to have it come in than have this big pullback. And they're going to dump on our faces? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's likely. How's Coinbase doing? It's pulled back some. It was as high as 145. I'm not complaining at $140. The miners are doing good. Apparently, I had 600 shares of HUT, and I woke up this morning, I only have 120. Apparently they did a 5-to-1 reverse split, which might make options play. Okay, so my Coinbase put spread is doing really well. Do I have any money? $17. Has HUT got any interesting options plays? At least there's some premium over in this bitch. Wow. This can't be right. You can... Yeah, these options aren't any good. It doesn't make sense you would get a $5, $6 credit on a $8 option. They probably got to fix all the options over here. 'Cause I'd sell all my Coinbase and sell like 10,000 puts for an easy $60,000 win. Or that it would be more 10,000. Man, it'd be so much. Yeah, it'd be a ridiculous amount of money. Riot at 15, Mara at 14, E-mini S&P down 40, NASDAQ taking it on the chin, down 260. I don't think we're getting a reversal today. What's the reason? Gold's chilling, coming back a little bit. Everyone's like, oh, someone knows something. Gold's pumping too much. All right, let's see what's going on in Cardano. I have a hot play for you guys. It's a coin that I bought a little bit. I mean, it's already up quite a bit, but I think there's a lot of room left on this one. WMT, is the bleeding stopped? Let's close all these windows. Except for Charlie. Charlie, I think it broke out of its trend. Oh, look at Charlie go. Yeah, Charlie's the first winner chicken dinner I brought before anyone in all of YouTube. People still aren't bringing you this one, but I did. Your boy did. Ship's ramping up. Oh, ship that got attacked. We should all be. I'm a hardened vet, but I'm already beat down, bro. I don't want to take I don't want to take another beat down. If I'm being honest, I don't want another beat down, bro. I'm not selling to buy cheaper. C3 market cap's really low. That's one of the biggest reasons I called it one of my best plays of this bull run. Ship that got. You think the battle? Yeah, there's not any real news on that. Yeah, the big reason I love Charlie's because I like the team. Their market cap's only 4 million and people are using it and integrating with it on Cardano. So I call this 1000x coin. I mean, probably not this bull run, but it has the potential to be an explosive coin. I mean, I don't know. I'd put a decent amount of weight on it, to be quite honest. I mean, this is going to be... I would need to update my pricing. Make sure I'm not on the right or on the right sign or on the right tab. Wish there was a better way to do this, but Charlie's almost 1% of my portfolio, so that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. It's my most heavily invested Cardano CNT, even over Indy. I have a, you know, I'm like, I mean, you guys kind of know. You could do the math. You could do the reverse math if you really wanted to. WMT had some negative news. It's probably a decent by the dip opportunity. LenFi, everyone compares, everyone on Cardano, or all the Kool-Aid, all the shillers of LenFi say LenFi's the Aave. I don't think so. I think Liquid's the Aave. Liquid's working on version 2 too. That can be really exciting. Like, I don't hate Liquid as like, if you even want to buy some. I mean, history would show you that wouldn't be a good idea, but I think Liquid could explode. Why am I not even seeing the token? There it is, Liquid. I mean, I was saying I like Liquid a lot when it was 5-6 million. So it's up a 2x from there, almost. Rejuve is the token I've kind of been teasing the tip on. I like this play a lot. I was kind of down on it for a minute, but look at this. I bought it at like 0.015, and now it's at 0.03. This one's really intriguing to me. They have, and ain't no one talking about Rejuve, but it's an AI play, and it's a longevity health app, right? So, and I downloaded and used the app, and I said it was kind of like, this is pretty meh. But this could be a big momentum change for them. They're working on a new app, and I'm just trying to find their Discord. Yeah, so I didn't like the fact that they didn't seem to have a lot of updates, but I don't know. They have actually had a lot of updates. So they're working on a new app, and I don't know when it's going to be available. Our Bayes net analyzes vast data sets. This could be huge, guys. It really could. And I was looking at, here's a new longevity app. Join the wait list. It'll determine your biological age. But this is what's really cool. And I asked them in the Discord, and I don't really think I got an answer. But this will sync with your wearables. This is going to be massive, right? Whether it's Fitbit, Garmin, Aura, Apple, or Apple Health, it's going to sync all your data, you know, your sleep, your heart rate, your O2, and all that. You're going to be able to input your lab test data, which is really cool. I wish there was a way they could sync that. And then you're going to be able to earn by using the app, I guess. So I'm really excited. This could be big if they deliver. I'm not saying go YOLO your whole bag, but I wish I had bought more. And it's still early. And ain't no one talking about this. Ain't no one. And this is on, you know, this is a Singularity, an Ajax play. It's an AI play. I love everything over on Singularity. You got Ajax, which is basically like the corporate headquarters incubator. Everyone's like, oh, all these projects are just people from the Ajax team. If you go do your due diligence on Ajax, they're loaded with PhDs and people that know AI and things like that. I think it's a chick behind this, and she has like a PhD in as like a real doctor, knowing about doctor shit, not like medical doctor. You know what I'm saying? You got NTX; those bros know what they're doing. You got Hypercycle, the sidechain. I think it's out, and I think a lot of exciting things and FOMO and momentum could come just within this whole AGIC ecosystem with NTX, compute. Everyone's all up on Iagon, but I think NTX has a better team, and they've been in it longer, and you know what I'm saying? And I can tell you, just from the stuff I've read on them, they know what they're doing over there. Machine learning, ChatGPT, open source, they're working on compute, GPU, and storage. Those dudes could be a big player. I think they're the best team on Cardano. I don't have nothing against Iagon, and they might be successful too, and they're probably a good play. But if I had to choose between the two, I choose NTX. I think this whole AGIC ecosystem is going to come together. They also have a robotics play. It's a little weird with Sophia verse and all that. They have a music play. I don't know. Noom seems to be the one for that. Jason, do you have amnesia or dementia? Jewel's kind of taken off. I picked up some Jewel and Strap this weekend. I ask if you have dementia because like every day you say Dreamer's fighting. every stream you tell me Dreamer's fighting in the George thing. That's at least like the third stream in a row. You take a baton to the head. All right, let's look at Strap. Holy shit. I bet Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth regrets selling his bag. I didn't buy enough Strap, I can tell you that. I'm not FOMOing anymore, though. I got my bag of Strap. How much did I buy? Like 200? I don't remember. Was it $200 or $400 worth? It must have been $200 worth. Yeah, I think it was like 189 or something. It's more than doubled. Can't complain. Jewel. Yeah, Jewel's doing really well. I mean, all things considered, Jewel was $20 in the last bull run. We're at 18 cents right now, but I think there's a lot of room to grow in this. You got George shilling it. This chart's not going to show it, but what other YouTuber? Come on, guys. 2 likes, only 3 people. Now, what other YouTuber can bring you this much in-depth knowledge? I'll tell you who. No one. George saying it wasn't a game last bull run. There was a game, bro. It was also $23 at its peak. So we got a long ways to go to make that bitch up. I mean, it was a billion market cap last bull run. I don't know if we're going to get back to that. But I'll take, I don't know, Jesus coin. I got my bag. I'm yield farming it. It's $9.99. It's got a 13 million market cap. Yeah, I don't hate this. You want to send some AVAX? I'm kind of starting to thinking that maybe I should send some AVAX over and buy some more Jewel. Buy some more Strap. I think they're going to outperform AVAX. Let's get an update. 1.49 coming down. Bitcoin at 41.2. Ethereum at 22. ADA holding at 40. It's going to be a boring day, guys. 7:37 a.m. Gamify, you're starting to sip the Kool-Aid. George is in bed, yeah. AI, GameFi, and DeFi will be the big narratives. I think AI and GameFi much more than DeFi. I mean, DeFi will kind of just thrive because of it. I mean, AI and GameFi are definitely going to be big. If I had $500 right now, I'm really torn. Like, well, I want to buy more Rejuve. I want to buy. It's hard to buy Shrap. I'm pulling an Al Bundy. I just put my hand straight down my pants. That deserves a like. Now I'm playing. You don't want to know what I'm doing. All right. What was I gonna say? Shrap. Yeah, it's hard to buy Shrap. This is a FOMO. This is a FOMO buy right here. Buying it here. Maybe wait for a pullback. Maybe. I don't have to buy any more Shrap, guys. Like, I have so much. I'm trying to contain my FOMO. FOMO. There's so many coins I want to FOMO into. But I was watching Digital Asset News. He went over his portfolio this weekend. I was cooking up some meat. That bro has like 70 coins. Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, I have a lot. But how do you, like, I already lose track of shit. And then you're just FOMOing into too much stuff, man. You think DeFi rips towards the end of the bull run? You watch that. He did make me go look up my Theta. I have a Theta wallet with 100 Theta in there. It's worth about $100. You're going to be done with your ADA soon. I'm mainly, yeah, CNTs. I'm the same way, bro. That's why I'm looking forward to Mahin so I can buy, like, I've already got an ADA bag. Do I think buying ADA is a bad buy right now? No. Do you like, it's still an 8x from all-time highs. If you think it'll go to all-time, it's still an 8x. But I'm only going to be YOLOing in like $200 to $500 a month for the next few months. So I'm going to YOLO into some CNTs. And right now, again, I love Charlie. I love Rejuve. I think Charlie and Rejuve are two of my hot plays right now. I like Noom. I mean, I like Kopi, but I like NTX. But I was buying it, right? I loved it when I bought it. Now I love the fact that I bought it down here, right? And I think there's going to be plenty of room to go in the good ones. I still think Liquid's crazy undervalued. Indy at 5.2. I should just take that loss and YOLO it. Oh, tax loss harvesting maybe. Should I take my Indy loss? I'm tired of getting... This is a sinking ship, bro. I'm going to take my Indy loss. Jason's all sipping the Kool-Aid on the CNTs, doing the worst so early. I should have done, I mean, this is about close to a 7,000 ADA loss. Well, tax loss harvesting, I guess. 7,000 ADA, that's a lot, bro. 2,800 bucks, three grand. 57 million clicks later. That's the cool thing about this. It's like 2 scans and you're done, bro. Hopefully, like Aiken and Plutus upgrades and stuff will do away with all this bull. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, I have a lot of Indy paired with that too. I mean, a lot of ADA paired with that. Did I remove the wrong thing? Oh my goodness, I did. I'm such a dumbass. Why didn't you guys tell me I was withdrawing the wrong LP? And that's probably won't even let me do it until the old one's done. I'm getting carpal tunnel from all these clicks. This is a ridiculous amount of clicks. Cardano gonna touch $9? God damn, bro. What Kool-Aid are you drinking this morning? Cardano didn't have S last time. We're gonna go into a bull run and have, yeah, I hope so. Like, bro, like, talk about your first world problems. More clicks? What do we got? I already confirmed it, bro. Stake your min for 8%. No. All right, let's trade. Oh, I gotta remove my liquidity first. Ugh. I got a nice fat discount. How much does this cost? 1.73 ADA. So these DEXs should be making enough money that they don't need catalyst funds. Probably paying themselves over bloated salaries. Work hard and build for 5 years and then pay yourself the millions. You're trying to just cash out too early. It's such a, you know, that's what's going on. Now you're farming bank. What the hell, bro? That's Matthew's play, wasn't it? Bank. Oh yeah, you're even telling him. Yep, it can be frustrating. Still can't stay above 40. Those guys are building. They ain't building shit. There's nothing to build on a meme coin. I mean, Sneck's building. They've got energy drinks and commercials. I ain't checking out shit. I don't care about bank. I don't care about Sneck. I'm done with meme coins. Jason, you've touched your hand on the stove so many times. Ooh, Pepe's up a little bit. Little Pepe for the PP. That's some. Like you bought more snack, bro. You are out of control. Did this not go through? Close. I already did it. For Indy orders. ADA Indy withdraw liquidity. Your farms. Did I just put it back into the farm? God damn, doing this at the same time. I'm just paying. I'm just giving. What the? Is it just not? Is it maybe I did remove it and it's in? Okay, I got 6,000 ADA, so it's there now. 1,100 Indy. Let's trade that. This will give me 57.34. What will Dex Hunter give me? $57.50. Details. Just doing it through Sunday Swap. Whatever. I'll get Sunday Swap coming in. I don't know what I'm getting all excited for. I got 57 more clicks to go. Threw my ledger down like I was done. Blockchain Player 1 in the house. How you doing, brother? Have you researched Parallel at all? Haven't been in here in a while, but they've got cool stuff on the way. No. I don't even... Parallel, I have no idea what that is. Number 1778. I mean, I'm not going to be able to buy it anywhere. Oh, you can get it on Polygon. Easy 10x. Buying men's is a no-brainer. I don't know. They got a high emission rate. But you're probably right. Kuma Protocol. Mimo. Is this Parallel? I've heard people talk. I've heard at least... I've seen some chatter on this. The pair token is a price stable coin pegged to the euro. Oh, they got two stable coins. Prime is their token. It's a TCG and launching an AI game soon called Colony. Yeah. I'm not interested in investing in any AI games launching soon. Those are, I mean, games take a lot of money, like AA, AAA, and all that. George was calling some game a AAA the other day that wasn't AAA. Oh, Cornucopia. I don't know that Cornucopia would be considered. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. This looks interesting, but I'm gonna need to here. It's not enough to spark any FOMO. I'm gonna stick to what I know for now. I'm already kind of outside of my depth with Shrap and shit because I'm not gonna play Shrap. So I'm gonna stick to what I know for mostly in Cardano, to be quite honest. I'm already outside with certain things like stacks. I mean, Velez was bringing another layer 2, I think. I'm big. I've already got stacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've already got shrapnel. If I were to invest in a game, it'd probably be Cornucopia, but I'm not buying it right now. Copy is Cornucopia. Yeah. Sell your house for Copy. Not into this pump. Give you the inside of what Discord is saying. Look, they're just saying a bunch of dumb shit. Tell you that right now. Bunch of dumb shit. I remember this game. Yeah, a bunch of nerds. Someone showing off their monitor setup. Not impressed. The cable management's terrible. And then you got some Ugly ass, like 4x3 monitors on top. Show me a Samsung G9, then I'll be impressed. Yeah. I never pay attention to this chat because it's mostly dumb shit. Farewell, Bison. 35 degrees Celsius. Isn't that hot? I must be down like in Australia or something. What's Book doing? I got some Cardano burning a hole in my pocket. Bros, what do I do with that shit? Should have like 12,000. That ain't right. $6,000. Shouldn't that be like double? Is my trade still going through? Still pending. That scared me, bro. I remember this the last time I used it. It never went through. GTA 6 trailer tomorrow? Yeah. I'm not interested. I was never a big fan of the GTA games. Running around, you can run around, a bunch of nerds acting like they're cops, Jason. Bunch of nerds acting like they're Jason, and a bunch of wannabe gangbangers. What are the price expectations when Mahin goes live? What do you mean? Price expectations of ADA? I don't freaking know. I don't think people are going to use Mahin to buy ADA. But they might use Mahin to yield farm with ADA. So that'll bring some buying pressure. I think it'll be good for the CNTs. You'll be able to, that's the liquidity that we kind of need. So yeah, so here's how it greatly benefits Cardano. People will use Mahin to buy a CNT and then yield farm with it. And typically you'll do that with ADA. So the TVL is going to continue to go up. This shit's going to take, I'm probably going to have to cancel this and do it straight from Sunday Swap. Oh, DeFi. Yeah, Rocket. I'm going to go to work here in a few minutes, guys. It's Monday. I definitely got a case of the Mondays. 5-day grind. It shouldn't be as stressful as last week was, though, at least. Last week was stressful AF. Dragon ass. I am or you are? I kind of am too. You gonna buy the Cybertruck? How do you think Sunday's gonna do? I think they'll do okay. A lot of people think Pi Landingham or whatever is a bit of a scammer. But I think they build some of the best technology over there. So I think, like, if you were to buy that, MinSwap is probably the safer play, but Sunday, I don't hate it. You just yield farm it. Cardano is at 14, 351 million. I'm not done answering your question, Jason. Calm down. We are continuing to go up. 390 million, 340 million, pushing all-time highs, Actual ADA, 888 million TVL. Indigo number 1, MinSwap number 2, Sunday all the way down at 12. Look at LenFi, 11. Number 2 or 3 in market cap, but they only have 9 million in TVL. Really, there's Indigo, MinSwap, and Liquid. I mean, Moosely's got a lot of TVL. Finance actually has a lot of TVL. Sunday doesn't, bro. But I don't know. It's like They develop the technology and other people steal it. Their problem is they had a real rocky launch. I want to buy this Cybertruck, but I don't know, bro. We'll have to see how I'm doing in the bull run. I ain't buying it right now. Like, I really wanted to get a Model Y, but if I were to buy a Tesla right now, I'd probably... Where's JT been, by the way? If I were to buy a vehicle right now, I would seriously consider the Cybertruck. The problem is I won't get that shit for a year and a half, probably. But yeah, I really want a Cybertruck. I mean, it's a 4-seater. You know what I'm saying? You can haul shit in it. Did you see that video where a Cybertruck races a Porsche 911 and wins? Oh, and by the way, it had a Porsche on a trailer attached to the Cybertruck. Raced a Porsche something and won. And all those things you can get with your Cybertruck are dope AF. You transferred AVAX from Coinbase to AVAX chain and it was fast. Did the saying it was slow after? Oh, you were just bragging last week about how quickly ADA got there from Coinbase, bitch. How quickly you change your tune. You all see that pic? You hope ADA doesn't break. They're not going to break. You all see that pic of the... Dude, you're bipolar this morning. The Cybertruck with the bicycle in the garage? Like, why is that funny? No, I didn't. You got a link? Bicycle. I don't know what I'm looking for. That is ugly. Does it come standard with the ability to like close down the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that way you could put shit in there. Like you're shopping. You go to Costco, buy a bunch of shit. And then you can protect it like a topper or whatever. What's it, bro? Oh, this right here. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. You're surveying the scene. Cardano got holes. It's like you've been watching my channel. Cardano's got holes. I've been complaining about the holes on Cardano for the last years. Who was that YouTuber that sat here and said Cardano's got the worst user experience on the planet? Let me give you a hint. It was me. It's slow. Ledgers and Trezors suck. You know what I'm saying? It's got problems. But it's slow. Look, it's slow and it's expensive compared to other chains. But it doesn't go down and, you know, there's going to be trade-offs. Is it the king of the hill? You know, people are going to go for cheaper and momentum for sure. But Cardano's building so much that I think people are going to want to come in for. They just need to fix some of their problems with that. And I think they're going to do that with Marlowe, Aiken, Plutus 3, input endorsers, and Hydra. I think I'll help alleviate a lot, but they've got to get it done. You know, we still got 5 or 6 months to the bull run, so hopefully they make good progress on that shit. And all these projects, like, stop paying yourself so much and develop, right? It's ridiculous at MinSwap. I think MinSwap is still on Plutus version 1 for crying out loud. But there's some really interesting plays coming with Genius and Optum where they're going to use smart order routing. They're not going to use batchers, right? You're going to get aggressive disruptors building our Cardano that, you know, I think can really be a game changer too. Chart on Sunday's terrible. I mean, you think we have another cycle before we really see Cardano fill the holes? Possibly. That's fine though. Like, as long as Cardano gets to new all-time highs plus, I don't know, 1 second you're down, 1 second you're up, 1 second you're calling $9 Cardano, next second you're like, oh, I don't know, guys. All right, everyone. 4 likes, you guys. Not bringing the love today. Total crypto hanging around 1.49. Got a little hot. I mean, we pushed 42,000. So you got to expect it to chill off. Technically, there's going to be a gap fill here that's going to want to get filled too. So you got to expect Bitcoin to come back down below 40,000 and fill this gap. More like best case is this. Worst case is this. And they're both on the table. I'll tell you that right now. I'm thinking it's probably going to be like this. You know, I don't think we're going to get a 50% dip, but it could happen. It might not happen until January, first of the year, or it might happen right at the beginning of the year. I don't know why people would sell a shitload of crypto at the end of the year if you're in profit, though. Typically, you'll do it for tax loss harvesting. People should be up. And I mean, speaking of being up, look at that profit and loss. You might have to squint your eyes and get close to the screen. But your boy's up $98,500 in his ERA this year. This ERA was around $35,000 at the beginning of the year, and I'm up $98,000. Do the math. Well, I mean, it would be 139 minus, so it was about 41,000 was how much I had in this IRA. And it's just beginning, boys. Just beginning. With some holes in, it'll go to $9. That's your investment thesis. It went to 3 and it had major holes. Yeah. Again, I'm pessimistically optimistic. I'm pessimistically optimistic. All right, Bitcoin at 41.3. NASDAQ now down 290. Ugh, markets are bloody AF. All right, everyone. Yeah, I wouldn't count on me streaming tonight. Know what I'm saying? There's a football game I don't give a shit about. I'm pretty depressed right now when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, cheesehead. I'm ready to give up on football. Kansas City's not winning the Super Bowl this year. They might not even make it out of the wild card game. At this rate, I don't know what's going on with their offense. Mahomes is hot garbage. I don't understand their Nagy. They need to get rid of Nagy. His play calling, all these short wide receiver dumps and screens. There was one play last night where he dumped it off, and like we needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion with like 50, and he's doing a little short dump out, 60 yards to go. Like, bro, no timeouts. What the are you doing? Maybe the losses will make. I've been hoping for that. Denver should have been the wake up call. I mean, Green Bay played a great game. Don't get it twisted. Jordan Love was on fire. The defense didn't bring it enough. I think they got 1 sack. And all the injuries didn't help. So Nick Bolton being back and now Drew's, I don't know. And then Brandon, what's his name? Cooks or whatever. Like, he's probably done for the season. They got more holes in their game than Cardano. Yeah. I got so screwed in fantasy football that running back from the Rams getting a touchdown at the end of the game killed me. Ugh. That guy the guy is 4-8 and he had the highest scoring week out of all the weeks of fantasy football, and I still almost beat him. Yeah, you know what else is nice? You STFU and all right, everyone, I gotta go. You have a great day. Smash the like, smash the subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, but I feel like crypto's gonna get boring again. Anyway, yeah, he is going nuts, dude. He is. Like, I looked at his fantasy. Like, first of all, I saw that guy on his team. I'm like, who's this guy? Because I haven't really been paying attention to the Rams. I'm like, who's this guy? And then I looked at his stats, and he's scoring like 20 plus in fantasy. Hey, the guy's going up. Anyway,